the sub? I'm not sure.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Yeah, give us a round by round blue of the fight there. Who came over to help you out and what happened there in the scrap?
I really don't know, if I'm being honest. Competitive, threw a deep pass. They had a lot of words throughout practice, so I gave my words and just went a little bit too far. I don't know. I was somebody else. I don't really remember.
So I saw Ray had scored. I'm looking at him in the end zone. Then
Yeah.
after that, you kind of knew you had hit the pass and.
Yeah. So like I said, I threw the ball. And man, celebrating. Somebody ain't like it, and then it just went on from there. I really don't remember too much after that, to be honest. Everything happened fast.
DJ said it was a sign of brotherhood that the whole team came over to help you out in that situation.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I'm glad they did, because obviously that's not something that we want to be doing in practice. We want to get our reps in, get that good work in. But it went how it went. But to see the team have my back and they were there to make sure they protect me. A lot of guys asked me if I was good, and it was good to know that those guys got my back. So.
Like you might have been like in the bottom of that pile there for a minute.
I don't know where I was at in it. It was a lot of people. I know I was down there somewhere. I wasn't the only one though.
It looked like when everything was calming down, you kind of didn't mind going over and giving them a few more words, and the teammate kind of held you back.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
I was just wondering if it had anything to do with your history as a former running back.
Nah, I really don't remember what happened. That was somebody else out there.
We're so used to seeing you like calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes. So
that's me. I don't know what that was.
What changed, or what kind of made you just a little edgy at that moment?
I would say football is a competitive sport. So like, I like to compete at a high level, and when I compete, I don't really do too much talking until somebody says something to me, and then maybe I I threw a touchdown. Now what y'all talking about? Like, and then I guess not everybody take that the right way, and I think that's all it was. They probably looked at me as just a quarterback. I wasn't that type of person, but I'm from Tampa. I'm from Dade City. I'm from Tampa. It's a respect part about it. Like, we all playing, we all competing at a high level. But like when disrespect come in, it's like, all right, this ain't football no more. That's when it turns into what it is. I don't remember what it was. I don't know how it turned. But it's just a respect level. We can talk trash. We can talk all we want. I'll never call you out your name. I don't want you to call me out my name. And if it do, we should respond the right way and not whatever that was out there. But things happen. It's football. It's a sport we all love. We compete at a high level, and things just happen. So,
Mike, you are very competitive. You just talked about that a lot. Clearly, this doesn't happen for you very often at all. Can you kind of remember another situation, like when the last time this happened for you?
I don't remember. I'll tell you, I don't be remembering. Like, it's just these. I don't know who that is. I don't remember, to be honest. I don't think I had that on the field before. I never had that situation on the field before.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
Not on the field, yeah.
What's it like to have a guy like Drake out there too, though, that's like ready to compete but also be there to protect or whatever it might be?
Yeah, that's what it's about. Protecting your brothers. That's what I grew up on. I got two little brothers. I always got to protect them, and they know I'm there if they need me. And like Drake and the rest of the guys was, they felt I needed them, and they came and helped me. So that's what it's all about. We here, we got each other's backs. We're gonna ride with each other, right or wrong. So that's what it's about.
How important was the work since you're not playing Friday night?
Oh, it's great work. So I'm glad we didn't cancel practice so we can finish that work. Because I know more scuffles ended up happening after that on the other field and stuff like that. But for everybody to still continue to, just let's move on from it and finish practice, to get those reps, to get that work so that we can go out there and get better. It was good that we was able to do that.
How meaningful is your relationship with Casey Washington? Just going back to last year, you guys were developing together just as young players, and so how has that transformed into this year? Now he's seen an opportunity with Mooney being out, and what have you seen there?
Yeah, it's been great. Like since we got in, like Casey, he was one of the guys that was always like, "Hey, Mike, can we do a walkthrough like before practice? Like we'd get installs the night before." Last year in OTAs, we'd get installs the night before, and he'll text me, "Hey, can we go do a walkthrough at the top of the parking lot?" And we'd be like, all right, let's do it. And then he always wanted to get better. He always wanted to learn so that, whenever his time did come, he was ready. And, he's been ready. He's been showing it each and every day. He's been the same guy since he's been here. He's a guy that's going to run routes extremely hard, fast, and he's going to catch any ball that comes in his vicinity. So my job is to, continue to elevate him and, make sure I give him the opportunities that he deserves and from the work that he put in. So.
He also got to a spat earlier today, too.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. Oh, so that was over there. Yeah. So I saw stuff going on. I didn't know who it was. See, I don't know that wasn't Casey either. That was probably somebody else. Because he's not that type of guy. He's a competitor at a high level, but sometimes it just happened like that. We men.
Hey, Michael, how do you feel about not playing in the preseason? How do you think that affects your preparation for the regular season?
I don't think it affected my preparation at all. I mean, last year I was a rookie, and I played one preseason game for I don't even know a couple drives, and when I felt good. Like I'm always gonna be ready. That's my job, is to be ready whenever week one come. And in college you didn't have no preseason. It's like you got your spring game and you going into week one. So it's the same thing. I'm gonna be ready week one. Whenever it count, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna show up. So.
Do you want to play in the preseason?
I want to get better each and every day. That's what it's about. Playing in preseason or not, will it help me in certain aspects of the game? Maybe not. We don't know. But at the end of the day, like I said, as long as we continue to get better and building that relationship with each other. The only difference about me not playing preseason, I'm not taking hits. Everything else, I'm still getting real work out here. So that's the only difference. I'm not worried about taking hits. I've been playing since I was 5 years old. I took a lot of hits, so I'll be ready.
Michael, as you continue to grow into a starter in this league, I'm wondering in what ways has Kirk's experience been invaluable to you behind the scenes?
Oh, it's been great. Like he knows a lot. Like he's seen a lot. In his 13 years of playing, and he's definitely somebody who I can ask questions to, and he's always there, quick to respond, and give me his insight and what he's seen in the past and how I could operate at a high level to go out there and be successful. So he's been great for not just me but his team as well. He's been a great leader. So.
Regardless of the other stuff, what do you think of the Titans defense? How do you feel like for you guys the last couple days? What do you think of the other side?
Yeah. I feel like they're a good defense. They got good players over there, guys that can make plays at any moment. And I feel like I said, it was good work. It was real good work. It was very competitive. And I feel like it definitely made us better. It definitely made us better. To be able to see a different defense instead of just our own defense every day. To see a different defense, see different looks, and how we'll go about those situations. I feel like that was definitely something that was good for us. And they came and brought good work, and we did too. So.
Michael, you always play fearlessly out there. So the injury path that you had, just simply doesn't even enter your mind. So that's something that you just ignore and just kind of like play as hard as you can every single time.
Yeah, man. I don't really focus on it no more. Like I talked about it before, like in my past, like 2021 was a tough season for me because I was thinking about injuries. I wasn't able to play at a high level because that's something where my mind was, and I wasn't able to play at the level that I wanted to. But now it's like, man, I've been injured 4 times. I just pray. Trusting my faith and trust that God's going to protect me. I go out there and have fun because at any moment it could be my last play. And that's for anybody. That's the game that we play. We know it comes with a lot, and but we all love it. That's why we do it each and every day, and that's why I'm going to continue to do it each and every day. And so I don't really think about the injuries because I'm going to play like it's my last play, no matter what. And I'm going to give my all for my team, and, whatever happens, God has a plan for me. And right now, football is that plan, so I'm going to continue to strive and, try to get better and continue to, play for his glory.
Leadership has been kind of a big theme throughout the course of this training camp, just in the wake of Grady Jarrett, of course, leaving, and he's not on the team anymore.
You said leadership?
Leadership, yeah, just on the defensive side. But as somebody who goes up against this unit every single day, and what have you seen from a guy maybe like David Onyemata, just kind of filling up the middle of the field like that?
Yeah, man, it's been great. Like, all them boys been doing a great job. We got a lot of leaders all around this team. Obviously, Jesse, he's been playing at a high level. AJ, all those guys, man. You got not just David, but even the young guys. You got TQ as well, an older guy, but you got the young guys. You got Rook and Dorless, those guys on the inside, making causing some disruption in the offense. It's going to be great to see come game day, week 1, and to see all season. So I can't wait to see those boys, continue to get better each and every day.
When you're not playing in the preseason, what are you doing on the sideline? Are you talking to Easton and Emery? Are you going through plays in your head? What are you doing exactly? Yeah,
going through plays in my head. I'm hearing the plays in the headset, and I'm just imagining where I'll put the ball. In preseason it's tough because, like, defenses, they don't show too much in preseason. It's a lot of vanilla coverages and stuff like that. So I just go through my reads the best I can, on the sideline. Obviously, I can't simulate pressure, but whatever I'm thinking, pre-snap, post-snap stuff, and just make sure my mind is sharp. So.
Because you're not playing in these preseason games so far, how much stock do you really take into these joint practices, these unscouted looks? How much do you enjoy going out there and competing at this point?
A lot. That's what I'm saying. It's good work. They brought good work. A lot. And like I said, to be able to see another defense, other than our own, and I feel like we've been game planning our defense for a while. It was good to be able to go against somebody else and see different things that could pop up, when it comes game week. Week 1 or, whenever down the road, and just seeing different looks, different pressure looks, coverages that, will work better with certain route concepts that we have. And it was good. And I feel like we put a lot into it, and we definitely took it serious.
Michael, I know your alter ego was out there today, whoever that was, in that scuffle. But with the preseason and not playing, I know that you guys are getting a little bit more contact today. Does stuff like that kind of get you sort of, in that football feel of like, hey, like it's coming now, like, we're doing pads on pads now, we're getting these little brawls, whoever that was out there, that type of deal? Yeah, for sure. Like I said, for the quarterback, we don't take any hits, in practice. So it's, like I said, it's hard for me to simulate, what that's going to feel like other than just knowing what it's been like all my life. So it's like I'm not really worried about the contact part of it. I trust in my O-line. They're going to protect me, and whenever I do gotta make a play to extend a play, I will. And if I got to take a hit to stand in the pocket and make a big-time throw for a touchdown, I'm going to do that too. So it's like I might wake up sore the next morning. It is what it is. That's football. Everybody's sore, but you just keep pushing through it and make sure you take care of your body, and, you'll be good that next week. So.
Mike, I know everybody pretty much had your back in that instance, and obviously you kind of blacked out. You didn't really recall it. But Drake London was chirping for a long time after all of that had happened. What's it like to have a teammate like that has your back no matter what? Yeah, I think I kind of asked that question earlier, but it's great, to know that, I got people that's behind me, got my back, and is going to be there no matter what. And a lot of guys came up and checked up on me because they saw I was at the bottom of the pile, and they just make sure I was good. And, I was like, I'm good, like, let's practice. But it's great to know that I got people that got my back.
What have you seen from the competition at the wide receiver position so far in camp? And then from where it started to where it is today?
What have I seen at the wide receiver position? It's been great. A lot of guys are competing at a high level. Obviously, Drake, he does what he does each and every day. Like you talked about Casey, stepping up, and he's been great for us all camp. He's been showing a lot of great things, on tape. And that's just building that, me and him building that trust together, so that whenever game week come and he is out there on that field, we know we're going to be on the same page. Obviously Mooney, we'll have him back coming up in the season. I feel like he should be back week 1. I'm not sure as far as that. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but he's been doing good with his recovery and stuff like that. So we definitely know we have him as well, and he's going to be a big-time playmaker for us. And Ray and Kyle, they've been consistent this camp, and it's exciting to see. It's exciting to see. Bijan and Tyler, every day, consistent, same person. You know what you're going to get, and it's been great. So.
You mentioned Darnell specifically, but it was, he missed a couple games at the end when you were starting at the season last year. Now he's with camp. Is there any worry potentially there that you guys may not have that connection right off the bat?
No, not much worry because we spent off season, working together. We spent the off season working together. We took a QB receiver trip out to Cali this off season. Spent some time with each other. Try to get that chemistry down. So I know whenever he come back, I know how he run his routes. He knows where I like to put the ball, and we'll be good. I'm not really worried about that because he gonna get open. I just gotta get him the ball, and I feel like I know I'm gonna be able to do that. So.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.